Greetings everyone and welcome to The Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt complete walkthrough. We are currently within Undvik, the Isle of Undvik at the Maryland coast. I'm about to trigger final mission, but not yet, because if we do, it is over. I want to proceed to Hearts of the Stone expansion, perhaps, because it will lead to the final mission, and then, depending on our choices we made, I have positive outcomes. I will get the best possible ending when Ciri becomes a Witcher. There is a neutral ending when she's an Empress, and the worst one when she dies. Geralt becomes spirit broken. You will see the last of the crows, the last of the ladies of the wood will perish, but as well Geralt will find the medallion, and that will be the end. On the thin ice, indeed, in the Skellige, now I have a freedom to go anywhere I wish. I can go back to, I can stay and explore the Skellige, get on the contracts, or I might start Hearts of the Stone right now. Maybe I should start Hearts of the Stone. Well, let me see. The required level is 32, which is acceptable. I can even do it under-leveled, few levels. I have playing on the story difficulty. But world map quest, the evils first. So check the notice board outside the Seven Cats Inn. Yeah. When Geralt later told me story, which began at Seven Cats Inn notice board, he mentioned he had felt drawn to that place as if some strange, undefined force wanted him to appear there on that day at that time. He didn't give this remark a second thought until I heard the tale to its conclusion and realized its beginning had been no accident. It will leave Geralt one of the most incredible, dreadful journeys ever, and Hearts of Stone, The Blood of Wine are two best expansions in any single player role-playing. Hearts of Stone and Blood of Wine, it is difficult to say which has a stronger storyline. Honestly, they both have incredible characters, amazingly deep, immersive storyline. I just can't tell you which one is better. Truly. Blood and Wine is larger, but I do not know. You have to judge by yourself. I don't want to spoil you right now. In case you haven't seen my previous videos, then it doesn't matter, because I'm repeating it again. It will be different now. Every time I will have a different outcome. I will progress differently in more the way I wish to see the different dialogue and actions scenario. Someone dies, someone lives, happy, bad, mediocre ending. And I was pleasantly surprised in my video before, which is 5 hours and 20 minutes approximately long, 25. There was a scene when Geralt and Eskel and Lambert would get drunk. They'll get to the Yennefer room trying to steal her robes and attempt to summon some of the elves, for instance. I did not know. I had no idea. Even I hadn't seen the YouTube video as well. A complete mystery for me. And that's the beauty of The Witcher as well. Any game, venturing into unknown. You have no idea what will happen. What shall you discover? Yeah. Now, speaking of the quest, on the Thin Ice secondary quest, yeah, I haven't triggered any secondary quests, so I'm focused only on the main storyline, which is now the end. I could say and finish. Yeah, I could do it, but then I do not know. Maybe I should. Maybe I should really finish. But I know the ending. I have experienced every ending except when Ciri becomes an Empress, and that's what I tend to do on the next one as well. On my next playthrough, I will choose different, yeah, the alternative outcomes and actions. I do not know where to go now. Maybe I should, if I'm undecisive, I simply pop fast travel to, maybe I can go to Kaer Morhen. Can go to Kaer Morhen or Novigrad, or to start. Well, I should start Heart of Stone, perhaps. Yeah. It will lead me. I mean, the Heart of Stone has incredible. I checked the notice board. Notice board is 7 cans in. Will. It is incredible. Novigrad. The 7 cats in, yeah.
The King of the Wild
Hunt sailed aboard a Naglfar, a giant longship which traveled between the worlds. As Geralt has advised, the Witcher set to find the Sunstone. Added it into track, yeah. But now, to be honest, oh my god, I wonder what shall be done. There are about 30 or 24 contracts. I could simultaneously play Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine. I could start. I was thinking to start both Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine. We'll see. Both are incredible. Maybe I should do it. Maybe I should. My plan is to, for instance, start Hearts of Stone and then be on the first quest, and could do Blood and Wine as well. But Blood and Wine has a lot more difficult with fighting with vampires and all these sort of creatures. I'm not ready yet. I should increase my level to at least 35. I could do the first one, but not better. Check the notice board. The notice board was left by Von Everec. It will give you incredible story, and then the Blood and Wine as well.
Wanted.
Cradle used by Unborn. Need a boat to accompany.
Need a boat to accompany me.
That's one of his. Look at the hair. He's bald on the other side.
Any bloke willing to kill a monster, a witcher would do.
Monster? What kind?
Big, bad, ugly, squatching the sewers. If you're interested, drop by the Gallon estate. Ask for Olgierd von Everec. He's the one ordered this port.
Olgierd von Everec. Wait a second. These are, let it be known, at the behest of our merciful sovereign, her illustrious grace, Anna Herineta. Her illustrious grace, Anna Herineta, we have journeyed to the northern realms to lay before you our mission. You or our mission. A terrible monster has appeared in Duchy or Toussaint, a beast that has committed heinous crimes in his great subjects. Only the most famous among the bitters has the ability to destroy the beast. Thus we humbly beseech you to appear in the village of Holloway, where we'll await you in the hope that will deign to hear to our woes to liberate our land from the clutches of fear. Sirs Palmerin de L'Enfant de Milton de Hera Piron, knights in the service of her grace and the Duchy. Worse to seize across to my fellows from the ravenous face of all the tombs of my yet the wrong great labor. Praise be the world needs. Let it be known that Olgierd von Everec shall pay a generous reward. And now we have to see Everec and his estate. Let's make the journey to. Also, we could go to Wine Boys and Envies. It is probably one of the villages close. Maybe it's here. Notice board, let's see. Envoys and in Holloway. Where is Holloway? It should be close. Stonecutter settlement. Meet the knights from Toussaint in Holloway. I could greet the knights, or I could proceed back to the village, or Stonecutter settlement. Yeah, or I can go to Von Everett estate. Maybe I should go to Stonecutters, or make way to the settlement. Decisions. Yeah, both will trigger expansion. Doesn't matter. Let's go to Stonecutter settlement first. You cannot find Hangman's Tree. Oh yeah, right. Can't find it. I should be able to go Envoys, Wine Boys. Envoys, Wine Boys. Envoys, Wine Boys. 7 cat into Stonecutters. First ingredients, monster. Rather brutal. Hey, you mix potions, right? Hey, you mix potions. Hey, you mix potions, right? You must be, I beg you. I must admit, it's great.
This be the Witchman, the free nature. Get more interesting things from my nose. Won't be as cocky once the Baron's men whip your arse.
Geralt of Rivia.
Ha! Sit with us, Witcher.
Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Palmerin? I told you. The Griffin had one orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyrac Peyrin and Palmerin de Lonfort. Good to see you both. Been years.
Be assured, we share your joy.
You must forgive us, sir.
When we pledge to
place the village under our protection. The village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison that left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we delve with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you. Let me help you with these bandits. I apologize, I was hungry. I ate it a bit faster than usual. Now let us see. I wonder, however, I was just checking, uploading 77%. I was uploading the another video, the one which is 5 hours and 22 seconds long, a bit longer, yeah. Indeed. Oh wow, right. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Get rid of these bandits is the worst one who comes to replace them. He's right. To be honest, he is. But the last time I didn't help. I did not. When I was doing solely Blood and Wine expansion, I haven't really got rid of the bandits at all. But we could get rid of them now. My first original walkthrough, I have executed all of them, and I want to do it again.
So,
Plan to go meet the bandits when they arrive.
When they arrive, fight them.
Parmeran wishes first to appeal to their sense of decency, but I expect they will be deaf to this.
Yeah, completely.
We must afford them a chance to stand down.
Maybe a hardened outlaw.
Many a hardened outlaw has left the path of wrongdoing upon hearing words of admonition.
Doesn't happen in these lands. Ever.
If they do not heed my reprimand, we at least will know we have done all within our means to evade bloodshed.
Fine. Naturally, I'll help when Palmerin's rhetoric falls on deaf ears.
Excellent. Then we've but to wait for the rogues to arrive.
They're coming!
Hear that? Your bandits have arrived.
Let us go out to greet them.
Oh, look at the cat. The cat is mean. The cat seems mean. Oh wow, I really feel something sweet. Got an alwa. Pheasant and honey. I'm really into something sweet. Here are the rogues. The rogues here come.
Contemptible cars!
Oh yeah, I feel. Oh my god. He mean
He mean us?
He mean
I,
us.
Palmerin de
The lamp
Lonfort,
call upon you
to
repent. Search your hearts. Don't you see they are
Do not see
blackened?
that they are blackened.
Regular.
Regular punch and Judy.
Oh my god.
To prey upon commoners is no
To
honor.
loot their
To
nails.
loot their meager stores,
Abandon.
abandon the path of shame, and we will
Such
spare
a
you.
shame.
Right good jest, that. Had us a laugh.
No, fuck it.
Now, fuck off before we lose our...
Nay, wait, Zorg. These
Oi, players!
Can
Can
you
you
tell-
toss ball?
See the other one?
Noble Palmerin's giving you a chance. Now I'm gonna give you some advice. Do what he says,
Or what?
or you'll find yourself fighting knights errant in the pay of the Duchess of Toussaint, and they eat scum like you with their morning porridge.
There's 3 of them. 2 turtled up in armor. We'll come back later.
Some wench sent them. Folk will say we's afeard of wenches and jesters.
Ooh, insulted the Duchess. Not good.
Indeed, we cannot let the affront go unpunished. I swear upon the heron you will pay with your own blood.
By the crane, villains, ready your arms!
With the crane villains? Oh my god. That. Zorg. Don't I have... Actually,
What? Lost your nerve? Well, come on. Not good.
there's one left. They're all dead.
Why do they not emerge? It is over. We have banished the scoundrels, lifted oppression's yoke from their lives.
Warned you it'd be like this. Fear you as much as they did the bandits now. Sorry, no fanfares and flowers. You're not in Toussaint.
Ah, it is true what folk claim. In the north, no noble deed goes unthwarted. It is time to go home.
And we shall, my friend. Come, Geralt. It's time we delivered our message.
So fess up. What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition
Is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
Most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from
The beast which floods our streets with blood and sow panic.
and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the Star-Crossed City's most gracious protectress, Her illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Shall you answer her call?
Anna Henrietta really say all that? Word for word?
Well, in point of fact, she said, bring me the Witcher and dare not spare your horses. Only make certain this time he comes alone. The Ducal Chamberlain added the rest. You know how it is.
Yeah, I remember.
I might add, be it unofficially, that a hefty reward awaits. Yet the specifics you will need to verify with Her illustrious Highness.
The beast, tell me more.
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract
And
ever.
the most polite, the
And most
professional,
polite.
eloquent,
And now we've got
clever.
all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet, our only sure witnesses, bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some
sketches
drafted
of the
from
description given by those who
given by
claim
who claim they glimpsed
They
things.
glimpse the beast, each
Which
quite
quite
different. To
different.
my mind.
To my
These
mind,
witnesses lie.
these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you, promising grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill
Should I answer, but must slay the
beast
beast?
cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney draws near.
Beast leaves black magic. There's no such thing as magic. There's no such thing as magic. That reminded me, when it says wields of black magic, it reminds me on Harry Potter. When the Uncle Vernon has there's no such thing as magic. An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic, nobly born. They just start a tourney.
Mentioned a tourney. Why doesn't the Duchess just call it off?
Simply it is too late.
The guests have arrived. The best knights of all.
of all lands, relatives of the Emperor. The beast could be a threat to others, not just to Her Grace's subjects.
Got it. Before an aristocrat dies, at best it's a scandal. At worst, a diplomatic incident. Anyone tried to hunt it? Knights errant, for example?
Ha! Many have tried. Baiting, waiting in ambush, but to no avail.
The beast is clever. It evades all traps and attacks of a sudden. It is like a ghost.
An experienced tracker, this is what we need. With knowledge of monsters. In short, we need you.
sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from sovereigns. Can't name hardly any where I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No. Just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be... demanding.
So you accept the contract. Excellent.
We must set off at once. We long wanted this land searching for you, yet time is of the essence.
Ready to go, soon as you're packed.
Ah, then post haste to Toussaint.
To Toussaint.
The king of the Wild Hunt sailed aboard the Nagelfist, a giant long
Doesn't give me the message regarding...
As Gilles had advised, the Witcher set out to find the Sunstone, an artifact needed to draw Eredin into a trap.
Wonder, however... I wonder... Nothing else, just thinking about something else. Look for both. In the gameplay options, you can choose between standard and alternative movement response time. You're free to wander, but might happen across some very powerful foes. We are now entering the heavenly Duchy of Toussaint. Duchy of Toussaint, which is one of the most extraordinary places ever designed in any video game. So colorful, vivid, rich, splendid. The soundtrack colors.
Toussaint!
Toussaint, the land of love and wine.
Exactly how I remembered it.
He was there once. I cannot recall when he was, but that these are the events either in the book or Witcher 1. Beauclair. Please saw Beauclair. When you have the chance, you will see for yourself.
To me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale.
Knights Errant,
Errant,
Elven
Elven
Places,
Palaces.
Elven Palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow
Odd.
odd.
I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on Heron.
I pledge on the Heron!
The Heron. But the knight is running away from, though who can blame him? He's running away from Goliath. It is a giant called Goliath. And that was not enough to crush him at all. Not at all. There is an achievement. You have to kill him with a crossbow in the eye. That was not simple to get, to be honest. Goliath already is a bit slightly weakened.
Watch out! I
Look at that. It seems built from. I cannot say what is it
Big beast.
exactly.
Tackling it single-handed?
None too
Not
wise.
too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher.
Neither is
So,
love.
Guillaume,
William
out with
Alderwood,
it.
which was said
Which fair
damsel
damsel
to
inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still I am profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
Strange accent for one in the land of Toussaint. It differs from the knight's scent. He has an American accent, but these two are French. Toussaint is the combination of French and Italian culture, architecture. Everything here you're seeing is Italian French. But the knight who attacked and the giant who attacked knight, he is different. How did giant wind up here? That's really true.
I'll take the trophy. Why not?
Could find someone
Could
who
find
did.
someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the
Got
giant.
experience?
Got
Battling
experience
now?
battling monsters?
None. In Toussaint we mostly chase bandits.
But
I
I
vowed
want-
I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another
There's a
challenge awaits
difference.
me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know.
It's
struck
struck
again.
him. Third victim?
The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice.
By the
Maybe
cockatrice.
Tour's guards
Is he,
remember more.
the...
Securing the area?
Better go there now.
Better go there now before they trample any tracks. Men,
Set forth then. I shall
Says
ride to the city
Foxtrot
to
is in
inform her
full
gracious
gracious
magnificence
magnificence
that
that
Geralt
Geralt
has
has
arrived.
arrived. We'll meet later.
We'll meet later,
Near
near Guillaume's tent at the Tourney
Guillaume
grounds.
Tent's Tourney ground. I shall take you
See you
then
then
to
to
see
see
her
her
grace. That comes later on, not yet. First you have to do, then gotta slay the vampire, and then gotta meet with what you got. There we go. Mystery. Doggone. Now let's see. I should get more higher quality items. Yeah, that's as I expected. The minimum level is 36. Yeah, that's what I expected. Witcher Hunter Sword, Steel Sword. Plus 48. Now it will be a good time to replace my 65, 48. Yeah, it will be a good time to replace steel weapon. Time to go with swords. Yeah, critical hit damage bonus. But no, I needed damage on weapon. That's right. And that's a silver sword, but it's odd to use a common master crafted silver sword. Master crafted silver sword. I should go with Ghost Burning. Master crafted silver sword. The bolts also we have tracking bolt and the split bolt, the level 32. Yeah, the level 32 now is enough to start Heart of Stone expansion. That is true. Also, I could start with tutorial, characters book, crafting, alchemy, inventory, quests. Yeah, but there is nothing, to be honest. 5, 5, 5, 3. I don't know about magic trap. Maybe I could replace it with supercharged glyphs. No, Yrden. I could ignore Yrden. Maybe pyromaniac. Right. Let's go with pyromaniac. And I could try to craft blue mutagen. I don't have enough. The matron bone, enhanced superior vampire oil, superior insectoid oil. These are diagrams I cannot yet create. But now I should return back. I need to find Dulcella.
Whoa!
Not yet. The beast. Now I can safely return. Oh my god, look at that. I will go back. Place 3 begin. to Shield to Sound, we have to go back to Belen, the Norman land. Actually, up to the north. The furthest I can go is to Isolated Hut. That will get me closest to. Wait. Gotta find. Yeah, I gotta go to Isolated Hut.